Well, I just got done bickering with two of the most intolerable fan bases on the fucking planet. And if you know the rap beef going on, you know who I'm talking about. I would make another video about that. Meh, I'm not going to worry about it. But we're here to talk about the playoffs and mainly just Knicks and Sixers. I don't care about that Bucks Pacers game. Knicks Sixers, wow. The best series of the first round. I'm telling you guys that right now. Sorry if my lighting is bad. I've got to fix this. Well. I'm Chippy, I did not want to talk about that Celtics Heat game. Not just to like spare you or something, because I don't really care, but it was genuinely just not a fun game to talk about. Nothing really interesting happened. Um, I guess there's discourse on Twitter about, oh, Bam ran into Al Horford and is dirty, I guess. I don't know. I didn't really care for it. None of the games yesterday were that interesting to me. So here we are. We're here talking Knicks and Sixers. Knicks and Celtics already confirmed. Probably, like, the Pacers were actually not looking too bad to go to the conference finals going into here, but after how they performed against the Bucks without their star players, I'm not really impressed with them. I originally had them going to the conference finals because they actually looked pretty good, but I don't know. That pick is probably not going to age well. But didn't know that he played yesterday. Low key, I I might as well not have known because that game was extremely irrelevant. I don't know. It is what it is. Celtics are screwed either way. We don't have Porzingis, so it is what it is. But anyway, the Knicks advanced to the Eastern Conference semis with a 3-point Game 6 win over the Sixers, and I'm not gonna lie, like the energy of the Sixers coming into this game tonight, I thought they could have took this game and went to 7, but man, the Knicks like throughout the game so efficient offensively. It was a great showing. Tom Thibodeau, just great coaching from him. I think it was a really, really good game for the Knicks. Josh Hart raised his arms and extended 3 fingers on his hands, man. He was going crazy. Huge threes, huge shots. I mean, so many role players stepped up this entire series for the New York Knicks. They hang on to the buzzer. Jalen Brunson, another insane masterclass performance, proving why, in my opinion, he should be an MVP. Like, not a MVP like frontrunner candidate. He's top 5 in MVP candidacy. Like, continuing to prove why. Yeah. Tyrese Maxey was hitting some crazy shots. But yeah, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby played absolutely insane this game. You gotta love it. Great game for OG Anunoby. Obviously, 41 points and 12 assists for Jalen Brunson is absolutely ridiculous. Someone brought 2,000 tickets for Sixers fans to go support it. That was the owner that did that. I'm pretty sure, or it was rumored to be the owner, which is like really bad. That's like I think so. Anyway, that's a terrible look. Like, no matter who's doing that, like, come on, man. Y'all deserve to lose after that. Like, the Knicks, just accept the fact that the Knicks have a strong fan base, and it's fucking New York. Like, do people understand, like, what goes on in New York outside of sports? Like, can you imagine, a sports team actually doing good in that city? Like, obviously people are going to erupt. Obviously it's going to be a crazy showing. Like, I don't know what anyone was expecting there. But 16 points, 14 rebounds. Shout out to Josh Hart. Great series for him, shooting 60% from 3. 23 points for Dante DiVincenzo. A great series for him. And I'm not going to say the Knicks played better than I thought, because I literally like perfectly predicted this series to go to 6 games. But they're still pretty impressive to an extent. So, yeah, shout out to the Knicks. Obviously, you got to give a little bit of credit to Embiid, who had 39 points, 13 rebounds. He did foul out, which was super costly. He shot 40% from 3, though. You get 20 points off the bench for Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield with a big game off the bench, but guess it didn't matter. 67% from 3, 60% overall from him. Kyle Lowry with a fat fucking goose egg. I mean, if the Sixers fans, as brash and as like crazy as they are, want to blame someone, it would be, honestly, Tobias Harris. Fuck Kyle Lowry. Tobias Harris is who we're... Never mind. I forgot that Tobias Harris literally didn't score. Could it be the last game as a Sixer for Embiid? That could be a discussion there, yeah. A discussion could be made, an argument could be made that, yeah, Embiid might leave. Like, I wouldn't want to put up with this. I mean, come on. Yeah, Tobias Harris put up an absolute stinker of a performance in an elimination game. Obviously, they had Nick Batum coming in, but he didn't nearly play enough minutes. Yeah. What the hell was Lowry doing this game? I don't know. I mean, shout out to guys like Cam Payne. Shout out to guys like Nick Batum and Buddy Hield off the bench for stepping up because of those shitters. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. Obviously, 41. The Sixers had 41 bench points, 42 bench points too, and they couldn't win. So that really tells you something about that franchise. But getting into tomorrow's games, I'm really excited about both of these games. I mean, Cavs Magic 3-2. What team is picking Harris? I don't know who would want him at this point. I mean, sure, he would prove some value to a certain franchise. I don't know who would want Tobias Harris. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But Cavs Magic and Clippers Mavs, those are like some of the better series in the first round. These three series, this series, and the two that are happening tomorrow are like the best series of the first round, without a doubt to me. But yeah, really hyped. If there's any good games on tomorrow, I will be sure to talk about it. And Saturday, Timberwolves Nuggets series starts, so that's dope. I don't know if we're even going to have games on Sunday unless one of the games from tomorrow goes to Game 7, which I think one of them probably will. I don't really have much to say, though. Coming out tomorrow is the Sopranos finale. I'm going to be reviewing that. And then if any games from tomorrow are good, we are going to be reviewing them here. We're not reviewing them. Fuck. Talking about them, recapping them here on the channel. All playoffs, guys. We're here for all the good games. Yesterday was just not interesting to me, so I decided not to talk about the games. But yeah, that is. It is weird that they're starting those while the other games are going on. But I guess technically the playoffs first round could end tomorrow. I think, so maybe they're not. I don't know. I don't like how the NBA does that. I feel like they could have just waited till like Monday to